What's up, guys? I apologize for the break. I have been sick. I'm feeling better now, so I wanted to put out a video as soon as possible now that I'm feeling better. And we're in a new spot. This is going to be where I film the majority of my firearms stuff. So we have my buddy over here, one of the rubber dummies I have. We have some SOE products. We have two of my micro rigs. We have my armor. Let's see, down there. We have some mags and some guns, and so some other guns and some certificates of training, the target from when I got my handgun permit. And so we're going to be filming here for the rest of the firearms intros, outros, anything gun related. We're going to be filming in here. And so anything fitness, food related, we're going to be either filming in my kitchen or in my gym. And so this is my new set, I guess. And so let's get into the video. So today we're going to be talking about XS Big Dots. And they are the sights I trust my life with. I can't give a higher endorsement to a product than to trust my life with it each and every day. So I use XS sights on all of my defensive guns. Now the guns I don't have XS sights on that I plan to put them on are my AK, my AR, my 1911. The guns I don't plan on putting them on are the Sig Mosquito, which is really just for kids to shoot or for me to have fun with when I feel like not shooting real guns. I don't consider 22s real guns. And so I don't shoot that thing a lot. And then my Remington 700, I'm not going to put big dots on a 700. And so the guns I do have XS big dots on are my 17 and my 19 and my 43 and my Mossberg 500. And so these are the guns that I choose to defend my life, my home, my property with. And so all of these guns get XS big dots. I've been using these sights since I got my 19 back 2 years ago. I bought my 19, then a week later my sight showed up. I watched a video online, put the sights on my gun, and then 4 months, 5 months later, I went and took my first class at Tactical Response. I used those sights and that gun to take my handgun permit course. I have used those sights on every defensive gun, every serious gun I have since then. And so I still need to put them on my AK, my AR, my 1911. Because I want to start shooting the 1911 more. I don't have big dots on it. What I have done though is I've kind of homemade faked some big dots on here. So this has a tritium, or not a tritium, it has a fiber optic front, and I have blacked out the rear sight so that I get the quick, you know, sight pickup of the front sight without the two dots in the rear messing me up. So on the Sig Mosquito, it has all three bright. Just trying to get it to focus. But anyway, so I have big dots on everything other than that. So let's get into the tabletop. All right, guys. So this part is going to be brief. I'm going to include some of the footage from the rubber dummy video to show me shooting the XS big dots. Stop. 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 I've been sick and I haven't been able to shoot these again for another video. So to start out with, we're going to start with the little baby gun on the right, and it is my Glock 43. If I can get it in frame and I can get it to kind of focus, not really. Alright, so you can see there that that's what basically the sight picture looked like. It's not focused, but there's a big golf ball on top of a little tee, and that is your sight picture. So when you pull up the gun, you put the big dot on the little stick like a lollipop, and then the big dot on whatever you want to shoot, and then you pull the trigger. And so those sights are on each of my defensive guns. And I'm going to try and show you on the Mossberg. Let's see. Okay. So there is the big dot. You can't really see it's not really focused, and I don't know how to do that yet with my camera. And so you can see the big dot. It's just the big dot on the shotgun without the rear notch. So they're on my 17, which I just got a notification for today that my holster from NSR has shipped for that gun and that combo. I've still got to get my RMR for it, I've still got to get my barrel for it, and I've still got to get my trigger for it. And I've still got to get Kent and Jason at Southern Cerakote to do some work on it. That'll be a whole video series, but I got the holster for it, so that's good news. Then there's my Glock 19 that I've carried every day for years, and every one of them has the big dot on the front with the tritium insert and the non-tritium rear. And the reason I have the non-tritium rear is people always want that for low light, and so they want to have the two little glowing dots to line up in the dark. And I've used both. I've used the ones with the two, and I've used mine, and I prefer mine because, like you see on the 17, I have a weapon light. Like you don't see on the other two is I always have a light with me if I don't have a weapon light on there. And so I prefer just the standard big dots, and they work for me. That's what I prefer, even in low light, because I will have a light, and that's my preference. It's an opinion, and I have used both, so I can say what my opinions are with some evidence. I have used the tritium front and rear every time I go do a force on force at tactical response, when I role play as the bad guy and when I take the class as a good guy. I use those sights because that's what's on the blue guns, and I still prefer mine. I prefer the standard rear, the tritium front, and just the big dots. And so that's what's on every gun. That's what will be on the 1911. That's what will be on the AK. Just the standard rear, tritium front. So with standard sights, I'll show you with the SIG if it will focus. So you have 3 dots and you have a notch in post. So that is how you line up the sights, even though it's not in focus. But even the best people, it takes them a little while to get all that lined up under stress, under whatever. When you're drawing the gun out and you have to focus those things around, it takes some time, even the best shooters. And so the big dots eliminate some of that time. And that time in a life or death situation can be the difference in you going home in good shape and you going home in a box. And so for me, I prefer big dots for that time. I prefer big dots for the ease of use. My first class was in February at Tactical Response of last year, and it was freezing rain the whole week, and I was there for the trifecta. And in the mud and in the rain, when your glasses are fogging up and everything sucks, you can still see that big dot and you can still make your hits. I trust these sights with my life. There is no other sight on the market, in my opinion, in my life, that comes even close to these. They have my highest recommendation, if for no other reason than that's what I have used for the last couple years. I've tried other sights. I've tried TFOs, I've tried Trijicon night sights, I've tried standard Glock sights, I've tried all these different sights, and I always come back to big dots. They are my absolute favorite, and they're what I trust my life with. I'm sorry I've been sick. I'm sorry I haven't posted a video in a while. I'm back now. I am hopefully going to be working out tomorrow, training in my gym, and those videos will go up as well. I am back on the keto diet. I have just simply felt awful. And so I'm better now, and I just wanted to film a video for you guys because a lot of people have been asking me where the video's at. And so there, right there, is my target from my handgun permit class. And we took the class at varying distances from 3 to 7 yards, which isn't a lot, but I'm friends with the range instructor, and so instead of letting everybody else, or letting me, like everyone else, line up, load the number of bullets into the magazine that you're about to fire, and aim, and then him tell you fire, I did the whole class from concealment. And so I took the whole class like I would take any other class, and I yelled stop, moved my cover garment, drew the weapon, came out, did the amount of bullets that they required, and I still kept every one of my bullets for the whole class in my fist. And so I have a big giant monster fist, but still, those were, I took that class a month after starting using these sights. So they don't take long to get used to. They are fast, they are accurate, and they are awesome. They're good for low light, they're good for daylight, they're good for everything. They're what I trust my life with. I cannot recommend a product high enough. So, I'm not sponsored by them, and I'm not sponsored by my friends at Green Force Tactical. But my friends at Green Force Tactical released today that they are now carrying XS Big Dots. So go do me a favor and check out 2 of my friends all at once, and check out greenforcetactical.com. Link will be in the description. Buy some XS Big Dots. The link will be in the description, and try them out. See if you like them. They're what works for me, and they're what I trust my life with. I end all my videos like this. If you want anything bad enough in life, you'll find a way to get it. Never quit. Crush your goals.